NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT, the beacon of hope we wear, for the union makes us strong. NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT, the beacon of hope we wear, for the union makes us strong. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, we have once again invited you here as our partners to inform the government through your medium about unfavorable economic conditions of teachers and Ghanaian workers in general. We can emphatically state that cost of living in Ghana is rising with speed of light, which has and continue to affect the livelihood of our members who are sacrificing to build this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, prices of fuel, goods and services are galloping each day, and the introduction of new taxes had worsened an already bad situation. Yet the teacher's salary remained the same. Between January and now, fuel prices have increased by over 50%, which has affected transportation costs by 35%. A bag of cement was 47 cedis, now 65. A ball of kenke was 1 cedi 50 pesos, now 2 cedis 50 pesos and 3 cedis. Olonka of gari was 14 cedis, now 20 cedis. A cup of beans was selling 3 cedis, now 6 cedis. A carbolic soap was 1 cedi 50 pesos, now 3 cedis. Sanitary pad was 6 cedis, now 10 cedis. A tuber of yam was 12 cedis, now 25 cedis. A cup of sugar was 2 cedis, now selling at 5 cedis. A sizable loaf of bread, which used to be 6 cedis, is now 12 cedis. These astronomical increases in prices have compounded the plight of Ghanaian teachers, workers who is virtually living life support, which is living on life support. In fact, in face of these challenges, Labour Union pleaded with the government to cushion the Ghanaian worker by granting cost of living allowance, that is COLA, to help mitigate the mass suffering of Ghanaian workers. At this year's National May Day parade held at Black Star Square, Accra, on the 1st of May 2022, which had the President, the Vice President of our nation, and other ministers, including the Finance Minister, in attendance, the General Secretary of the Trade Union Congress, TUC, Dr. Yauba, made a passionate appeal to government, and I quote, "Mr. President, I would like to conclude with a special request. Given the rising cost of living due to high inflation in the country, we would like to humbly appeal to you as you use your executive powers to grant us a COLA or cost of living allowance at least 20% to all public workers, including the armed forces, the police services, the prison services, the immigration services, and all security intelligence agencies. Prior to this request by the General Secretary of TUC, in November 2021, NAGRAT, NAT, CCT, and TEU had made similar requests. Again, on the 7th of June 2022, the Vice President of NAGRAT, Mr. Jacob Anaba, held a press conference requesting the government to, as a matter of urgency, grant COLA of at least 20% to ameliorate the hardship that Ghanaian workers are going through. Sadly, government has shown great insensitivity to our plight, and as we as a union whose core mandate is to promote the welfare of our members cannot sit down unconcerned while we go through this suffering that has no end in the sight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Central Regional Branch is throwing its weight behind our leadership to impress upon government to grant COLA of 20% by the end of June 2022. We have come to our wits' end. We can no longer bear this pain. We therefore demand of national leadership that if at the end of June 2022 our call for COLA is not heeded to, they have no option than to pay heed to the clarion call of our members to lay down our tools. Long live Ghana, long live NAGRAT. We thank you all for coming.
Sadi a chairperson, a kaino. Asitre mo ayedene. Dibia ye to no mum. And so teachers pay and the general worker in Ghana no. The etianity. Inti ekoba say e be sre aban say on my cost of living allowance I find cooler. Ya ka ho asam aka ho asam aka ho asam. Ye member so more grants so ebu ofu pa. Inti omo edi echi. Inti na ye no hwe a na enye yi. Inti se na ye hia mo a na de e kan say e free sa me ya akopem June ending. Se aban antie de empanyifu aka ti isu aka na wa ampe bibi amfa ante ahokyere ewo iso a ye de yakode ana de eye adwuma na de beto form. Inti eno ne yesre say munyusu mu good medium na moma aban anso ate de e ka no enigi ade ye adwuma no ekofom pa complaints edoso e basa teacher ni gina classroom wontime nkyere ade se ne wo so kyere inti ne yesra aban say on so ye punum kakra se be ya e be me enigi enso so akosoro because obi firi akiri na wafaka akwa adwuma na usika kakra de etia nete eso so te nti e basa ya dwumadie na ntimi nkoso se e wo se koso nti eno ne yesre se munyusu mu medium na aban asonte ye sufra ye sufre.
NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT, the beacon of hope we wear, for the union makes us strong. NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT for excellence. NAGRAT, the beacon of hope we wear, for the union makes us strong. Hey!